keep taking out these gunners. How's myself? I think that's all radiation. I'm gonna take that. Alright, they've forgotten that we exist, which is great, because we still exist, and we can shoot them without them knowing for a little bit. They'll catch on. They'll catch on to the bullets as soon as they hopefully catch these bullets. But first, I'm gonna read... Wait. Pardon. I wanted to read. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Setting up defenses. Looks like we got here just in time. We ended up taking a group of gunners from behind as we came into town. Took out about a third, but at least a dozen ran off. Mayor Jackson was practically in tears when he came up. He even let us use his own house as barracks. Gotta say, it's nice to find the Minutemen welcome like we were back in the old days for a change. Preston has been helping them get some better walls up, and the town mechanic has been invaluable. He even had a couple suits of power armor. If he can get them up and running, it'd be a huge help. We don't have near enough manpower to hold the town if the gunners return in force, but I can't tell anyone that. I've sent out word to try to get reinforcements from any other Minutemen out there. I hope at least Colonel Marbury will be willing to help. So this is some stuff about... Wait, Colonel Hollis. I've heard that name before. Oh boy. We gotten the walls in pretty good shape and filled the stairwell at the monorail platform. I've had Sturges working on getting some walkways set up across the rooftops. Figure if they manage to breach the wall, we may be able to retreat up there for a counterattack. The gunners attack almost daily now, but we've got food and supplies enough that we can probably wait them out. Unfortunately, my call for reinforcements has been disappointing. Not a single person has shown up. Today has been a terrible turn of events. One of our own, a 10-year veteran named Clint, showed up at the gate. I thought at first he had come to tell us reinforcements were on the way, but it turns out the bastard had changed sides. He's apparently leading this group of gunners who've been laying siege. He actually had the nerve to try to convince the mayor and me to stand down. I politely informed him that there was not a chance in hell of that happening, and what I would do to his traitorous ass if he even showed up again. If someone of his experience is leading them, we'd better be ready for anything. Well, that's something. That's more details. Huh. Drama. Oh yeah. Sup? I forgot there's people here still. Sup guys? You wanna get one of these? Here you go. Anyone else? You want one? No, that's not a you. That's not a someone. Ooh, I could go up here though. That guy got. There's someone down that way. Down or that away. Oh, like level-ish now. So just probably a little bit lower than I currently am. Ghost mask. I don't really want it, I think. Don't think so, sir. No, sir. Where? Eh? Y'all wanna dance for a while? Do some of that lead tango. Does this lead anywhere? Oh, it might. Feel like we're dancing around them. They're down here somewhere. Is that right? Where you at, fool?
Looting from a dead body.
Where? Over there? Right over there? Somewhere down here? You're in there? Is that what's going on? You're inside. Where are you at? Let's use a stim pack real quick. Oh yeah. Just like I thought, I was really bad at taking shots like that.
You're fun when you're mad.
We did it. There's still more though. As I say it. I'm excited to get to like know more about what's going on with Quincy. It's an area I didn't really explore much before. Should I do that? Thank you.
Surprised that worked.
Yeah, me too. Finally. Yeah, you're worth it. Rat poison. Rat poison. What we got here? Okay. So, ibuprofen. Nice. Are there... Well, let me guess. Y'all put mines up here somewhere. I bet you did. But you got a safe? I can get down with that. I can... Let me jangle that.
That's
Yeah, we'll take all that, I think. Fantastic. Love it when I just can clear out places like this. Cause like, I don't know. We don't need to make it that difficult on ourselves in the sense of like inventory management. That's not the fun part of survival. I do like having some limitations, but like, you know, some. Not to the point where like I feel like I'm being kept from enjoying the pace that I would like to go at in the game. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the management stuff sometimes, like it's soothing. You will see when I play Minecraft. Oh, Cavalier, great. That's exactly the build we're doing, where we just like keep moving, so it's hard for them to hit us. Okay, so now this way. Oh, dog meat. You fine? Y'all fine? Ooh.
there we go.
Ooh, space exploration. We love that. I'm excited to like find, oh, there's a person. I'm excited to find a place to start putting down all these decorations. I believe there's a player home that you can access through the Mechanist plot. So if I can like get that to actually work, I would really like to, I don't know, like to try some of that decoration stuff, because we got lots of, we're gathering things. We're getting there. We're becoming a collector of random things found in the Commonwealth, some artifacts, as it were. Oh, you're up there. Oh, you're up there. Whoa, oh, I don't see that often, or Sig Sauers, or Silent Sig Sauers for that matter. Well, looks like we just got a new gun that we can use at some point soon when we get enough of that ammo. It feels like it's a...
Ruins means bad business.
I don't know what you'd call it. Some other... something. What in a place.
How are you, my
Those were
best friend in
words
the world?
that made total sense. Wait, is this... Wait, I don't want to just like suddenly go off, but like, is this functional? This is trapped, is what this is. Nice trap. Trapped with a missile launcher. There we go. That one. Great. Yeah, we definitely can't take this train. I thought it might have been the Nuka World train or something, but no, that's not what that... Wait, this looks like something that has important things? Or you're just... Okay, you're a Vault-Tec lunchbox. Nice. Okay, Red Rocket over here. What's the deal with this? Oh, there's a weapons workshop. You don't seem like a place I could settle, though. Oh, boy. We're getting into the evening times. Oh, boy. You don't want to, actually. Maybe they really don't want to, the point where it crashes. Sure, alright. The Fishman. Attack of the Fishman. Awesome tales. $29. That's expensive. Wow. I guess it's a classic. You can't put a price on the classics. No, sir. Okay. Wow, there's stuff here. Wow. Why? What? Is this like a place I could actually... Feels like a place I could settle. Huh.
How are you doing today?
Well, let's get back to that. Let's go deal with this thing. Oh, there's a mine there. I guess there's a mine there. You don't say. That's huh. Was that a mine or is that... Got it. That's a scary machine gun turret. Wow. It was not a mine. It was a machine gun turret. And that also explains why we've already cleared out the place, because there weren't any enemies in that sense. There was just a turret, which, you know, turrets can You could take a turret and use it for your own devices, like a charismatic person could use like people for their own devices, I suppose, in a similar sense. God. I was like, where is it? I don't know. Run towards something. Well, okay. Very well done. What? Wow. Temperamental. What's up with Quincy? Why is Quincy like this? That's interesting. Is it Quincy? Fallout. Fallout's a fickle beast. That Bethesda. That Bethesda.
Hi there.
Love? Like that. Like that. Okay. So, sup, turret? Hi. Boop, boop, boop. Walk by you as I walk on by. Great. Cool. Super long reload time. We're not jumping down there. Screw that. Actually, do I see the mine? I see the mine. Grab the mine. Boom. Or actually, not boom. That's what's up. Hold on, Ellen. Where's your maps are in here? Was that? Oh, they were up there. They're up there. Doop doop. Running, running, gunning. Gunning, running, running, gunning. Sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. If we go up here like this, like that. More? Do you want to go up higher? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna flip the car? Those neck muscles, Everlyn. Damn. It was underneath the cone. Oh, that's so rude. Oh my god, mines. What if we did this again? And this time... Well, there's that one. I'm surprised we missed that one. Because we, like, launched ourselves over here. This... It wasn't under there. Where was the mine then? Is it like, okay, maybe we don't, you know? Or maybe that was the mine, and I just somehow died from that so far away. That's... Truck? What's in the truck, buddy? What's in the truck? Show me what you got.
Nice.
Cigar. Nice. Nice, we'll take it. Cool, cool. Oh, there's people. They know of us, or at least they heard us, or me. I'll take the credit for being the noisy one. I'm just a little rambunctious, just like to jump and do a thing. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, speaking of, well, wasn't that a little nifty trick? Could I maybe, whoop, I could. Oh well, what do you know? What do you know? All the way over there? Well, hope I don't run into that. That's what I hope. And turn you off. Oh, thank you for that. Nice, nice, nice. And none of that weighs anything, which is just, I just appreciate that. It's ammo, you know? I'll take a militia hat. Oh, this is all, you got the power armor. The power armor. Oh, you got the power armor? Oh, gee. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at there. You got the power, or you got the whole, you got like a tattoo above your eye. Oh boy. Girl. Or would you? Thank you kindly. Close to that time. It's getting close to the time of the sleepy times. Guns and bullets. Ballistic weapons permanently do more crit damage. Baker's notes. That synth we got is starting to go completely insane. I guess I'm writing this to remind me to never make deals with that damn railroad ever again. First it was that weirdo tinkerer guy, now this crazy bitch. I wonder if the Institute leaves the wiring loose on purpose. She even managed to acquire a recording device, and I suspect is using it for suspicious means. At least I saw her skulking off in the apartments one time with it. Just now, all of a sudden, she says she's off to Diamond City, but of course she didn't tell me the reason behind it, and screw asking. Come to think of it, she's been acting differently ever since we took that girl captive inside the Quincy princess cell. The sooner that bitch leaves this world, the sooner I'm gonna stop sleeping with a gun under my pillow. Are they talking about our girl? Because, first of all, what? Second of all, if Ellen happens to be a synth, all the more reasons to save the robots. Sorry, Baker. Well, what's up with this? Colonel Hollis. Okay. Oh, this is the Gunners. Lieutenant Clint. Okay. Shame I couldn't convince Colonel Hollis to see reason, but the attack plan worked all the same. Once we blew the support on the highway and took the high ground, there was nothing they could do. Preston Garvey, managed to escape with a group of settlers, but the rest of it was just a bloodbath. I had them capture Colonel Hollis alive so I could prove to my new troops that I'm done with the Minutemen. Even when I put the barrel to his head, he still refused to see that this is just how the world works. Oof. If you want to bring order out of the chaos, you need strength to do it. The Minutemen don't have it anymore, the Gunners do. Captain West assures me that the troops he's given me in exchange for breaking the siege will obey the chain of command. But 2 of the more senior troops are proving difficult. What's the deal with the Gunners? The detachment I set after Garvey returned yesterday, they managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains. Tessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. Colonel Hollis was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly isn't going to be leading a counterattack with a bunch of wounded women and children. Ugh, rough out here. Tessa and Baker. We've gotten our main camp set up on the freeway here, so we can't be taken the way the Minutemen were, and I managed to get the radio tied into an old tower to establish contact with GNN. I think we might have just figured out where they're getting all their equipment. No wonder I don't like the Gunners. Tessa and Baker had a long talk with Captain West, and while Baker had fallen into line, Tessa seems to be more subordinate. Not that we're pretty well established, but the troops are done setting up camp. I'm going to have to find other work for them to do. If they're busy, Tessa won't have time to rile them up. Maybe if I can get her out of camp for a while, the others will follow Baker's lead and stop questioning my commands. Captain West also said to check with the medic to get my blood type tattooed. Seems unnecessary, but if the gesture will convince them, it's probably worth a bit of pain. Intel. Quarry. Okay, these are the maps. I sent some scouts down the highway to check for any nearby threats, but the only other thing nearby seemed to be the quarry up the inlet. Looks to be a group of raiders, but with a good sniping position on the freeway, they won't dare try to start a fight with us. Baker fired off a few rockets down at them, nothing major, just to make sure they know what they're dealing with. I sent Tessa out with a squad to scout to the south, mostly to get her out of my hair for a while. They've reported that there's not much out there in the marsh other than an old factory. Looks to be inhabited by the greenskins. They might cause a problem eventually, but for now, I don't think we need to pick a fight when we've got prisoners to deal with. The Atom Cats. Turns out there's a group living at the garage out the peninsula, call themselves the Atom Cats, and they seem to be a pretty tight crew. The scouts have reported that their external fortifications are fairly weak, but they have several suits of power armor. Normally I'd say it isn't worth the trouble, but with the troops angry about losing prisoners, it might be the distraction they need. Wow. Well, because we love ourselves, we're giving ourselves a cigarette? Well, actually, I feel like the way we actually need to give ourselves a cigarette is... There we go. Oh! That's funny. Double cigarettes. That's amazing. Then we should find the thing and then find a way to sleep, I guess. Woo! Sturgis Terminal. This is Sturgis Terminal. Sturgis is with the Minutemen. I was out visiting some friends of mine at the Atom Cat's garage earlier, and they hooked me up with a sweet deal on a couple of suits of power armor. They're in rough shape, but nothing I can't fix up. We had to drag that one back here since it won't start up at the moment, even with a fresh fusion core. I gotta find some way to thank Fenton for helping me out with that. Maybe I can pay off his tab at the hole in the wall. Well, maybe part of his tab anyway. Mama Murphy's vision. I don't like this. Mama Murphy's been holed up in her room since the trader came through. She got a fresh stash of chems, and when I went to make sure she's eating something, she says she's been having the sight again. Said she saw the town surrounded, then overrun. Our people dead in the streets or captured. It sounds crazy, but she's been right about things before, and we were able to convince Jackson to put out a call for the Minutemen. I just hope it's not too late. Colonel Hollis rolled in with the Minutemen yesterday and man did they ever get here in the nick of time. Took those gunners from behind and had them running for the hills. Marcy's been making a fuss about how few showed up, but the colonel has been assuring us that others will come. In the meantime, Preston has been helping Sloan and me reinforce the walls. Shame that power armor is on the fritz again. We should be a help carrying all that lumber. Sergeant Baker here. Ooh, looks like this terminal is still working. Quite the setup that Grease Monkey's got here. I'm impressed how well Clint's plan worked. Guess I should say Lieutenant Clint. After he blew out the support, we were able to rush up onto the highway itself. With the cover of darkness and height advantage, we had things wrapped in under an hour. A group of them managed to slip away. Good thing the lieutenant set a detachment after them, or Tessa might have broken ranks and done it herself. Maybe if we can get these suits of power armor back in order, it'll convince her to cool it. Geez, Tessa seems like a live wire. Yeah, alright. Okay. I think that was the T. There's more stuff to grab. Where is it? It's over here? Where are you though? Cryo grenade. What's going on? Where are we going? What are we doing? Long's terminal. Oh, a safe? This place seems like there's lots of stuff going on. Oh, there's still stuff going on. Where did you come from?
Here it is.
Stats, what's going on? Bleeding heavily. Medicine, do a chest seal, and fucking chest wound. That's a bad. Okay, that hurt really bad. That's really not a good. We're gonna use this right now. There we go. That's how you deal with that. And you put that away. Oh boy. And now we got, geez. Whew. Not a good time. That was painful. Wow. Okay. We got him though. Ooh, suppressed. Always happy to take that. What you got? You got these and that. Okay, so we missed Long's terminal still. I gotta go back and look at that. There's a police terminal here. The Scorps. This is useless. We went down to the parking lot and killed several of the Scorps that came out, but there seem to be just as many today. We keep killing them, but they keep coming back. We just keep away from them. They seem to leave us well alone, but Clint wants to clear them out of here. Oh, there's a Baker's holotape. Yeah, I'll take that holotape, thank you. Baker rigged up some explosives at the parking lot so it could take a break and get up to camp for a bit. The power armor we found in the church has taken a beating from the Scorps, so Baker helped me rig up some better armor for it. I was about to tell him how I feel about him, but the detachment we sent after the settlers showed up kind of lost the mood at the point. Oh, just let me type, damn it. I have a feeling this is, what, Tessa? I can't fucking believe this. That asshole Clint let the yep, this is Tessa. Let those Minutemen get away from the settlers. He says that they gave him the slip, but how do we know he isn't playing on one side against the other? He betrayed the Minutemen. How can we trust that he still isn't betraying us for a better deal? I still can't believe Captain West gave this asshole a command. I mean, fair point. I want to check out the lockup at some point. Oh, that's chained? Okay. Pardon me. Just doing a quick little grab these things. Don't know where that was coming from, but I knew that was probably going to be like that. Oh, this is where the rat scorpions are. We got it. Plasma rifle. Wow, it's really quite radiated down here. Wow. Wow. Like, this whole area is so radiated. Get away from that a little bit. Could I maybe do a, like a wah? Yeah! I have a feeling I know there's likely a mine around here. Likely what's going on. Also, where am I going? I'm trying to go to the thing and I just keep getting distracted by all the stuff in Quincy. Okay, let's try to get to the thing. We might, if we find Long's terminal, I'll actually not ignore it this time. Oh, it's probably over here in the pharmacy. Long's terminal? Long's terminal. Okay, cool. Took me long enough. I can't believe Mayor Jackson is actually trying to get the Minutemen out here based on Mama Murphy's drug-crazed hallucinations. Marcy tried to explain to him that she's just an old loon, and we've been refusing to sell her chems anymore, but she's got even got Sturgis convinced. Now we're going to have to board and feed a bunch of freeloaders with laser muskets for nothing in return. Kyle's all excited and I'm going to have to break it to him that the Minutemen aren't actually like the stories he's heard. Dude, rough, man. I can't believe it. She was actually right. Sloan and Irma were making repairs to the walls and saw them sneaking around by that old warehouse. We tried to scare them off, but they were still advancing on the monorail stairs. Then, when it looked like they were going to break through, the Minutemen actually showed up and drove them off. They're led by a man named Colonel Hollis, and Kyle is completely awestruck. Said he is going to join them when he gets older and has been following them around like a puppy. I was hurt. I can't believe this. None of the reinforcements Colonel Hollis promised were on their way have shown up. The gunners have been trying to find a way to get through the wall daily now. To make matters worse, while Kyle was following the Minutemen patrol around, he caught a bullet in the leg. It only nicked the bone, but he's going to have trouble walking if we even make it through this somehow. Oh. Something's going on. We thought at first that another of the Minutemen had shown up, since it seemed like Colonel Hollis recognized him. The two of them went off to talk with Mayor Jackson in private. Not 10 minutes later, the man left and Colonel Hollis followed him to the wall, shouting about what he would do to deserters. Was that guy one of the Minutemen or not? I think the answer is was. Was one of the Minutemen. Past tense. And is now not. I'd say was, and now not. Nice place you got here. Thanks for all the drugs. Surprised all those guys left the drugs. We'll literally take drugs so we can take drugs. It's simple like that sometimes. Nice stim pack. Water. Time to drink some water. And it's about to get dark. Okay. Where do we go? Well, let's go grab this thing. It's up here? I'm guessing it's up here. Nice. Oh, then I bet. Yes, cool. I can sleep in these beds. Nice. Okay. So first things first, I got a data disk that we didn't listen to with the gunners and all that. I got a couple of them actually. Baker's was one of them, and
Captain Wallace reporting. The ambush was successful. We had one casualty and another injured. Heavy casualties were inflicted on the enemy. We also managed to take one prisoner for interrogation. I'll have a full report soon.
So that was the report to Captain Wallace by Hollis. Not Hollis. Clint. Like
Look,
Clint.
Tessa. The orders come down straight from Captain West. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's still in charge. And why do you think he picked you to deal with those scorps down at Super Duper Mart? Now, maybe you got away with that shit back when you were running with raiders, but gunners stick to the chain of command. Besides, we wouldn't have been able to take Quincy without him, and you wouldn't have that sweet power armor. So get over it. Fake her out.
What was Griswold's poetry collection? Low to die, to kill, to maim. I really like to watch men die. I hope nobody kills me, so that I can kill them instead. The end. Good poem, Griswold. On Sue. On Sue. Sue is pretty. Sue is nice. Sue can shoot real good even at night. I love Sue. The end. Ends his poems. On Griswold by Griswold. Low to be tough and handsome. Low to be the best shooter ever. Low to be Griswold. Best raider ever. The end. On Sue New by Griswold. Sue is mean and not nice. That is why I shot her twice. Oh my god. Oh, Griswold. Don't know who Griswold was. Griswold has nothing on life. Okay. I'm confused. I thought there was more I grabbed, but it's fine. Let's play Ellen's Log.
I finally came to the Commonwealth. So much to explore and to mark on my map. I think I see a settlement nearby. Maybe they'll help me explore the place. Yeah, I sound just like her. As I was saying, I'll explore the whole Commonwealth. Maybe returning back home to get more resources and bring them back here.
Is a
I
sin.
finally got her speech pattern down. One step closer.
Nobody's crying but me. Friends all